Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Fielded at the 7. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down. By the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Brought in Ty Felton. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Now, the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4 for 4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Taken in by Addison, left side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Here he is on 3rd and short. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hand. Reichert connects there. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
That run may not have got you at first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos.
Staying with Walker. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready, set.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
Okay, break.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Cougar 19. Ready, go.
We'll go with a design keeper. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
60. Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Bronco 80. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? A nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on 3rd down.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And they get this down to the 28. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the draw, it's Walker. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone.
Let's go now.
This is Walker on 2nd. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Ready.
First and 10 at
Half
the
to 60.
16-yard
Half to 60.
line.
Ready.
Short pass brought in. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here we go. Set.
They give up the gut to Walker. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Go. Let go.
Walker crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish up their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Rubio lands on the point after. And the Seahawks, who won off the opposing field goal, they start with 7 on their opening drive. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. He's first down bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd and 3 now. Looking to throw, McCarthy. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Dropped to the ground by Nick Eamon-Warring. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down. Taken in by Williams outright. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. And after all that running, he ends up out of bounds deep behind the line of scrimmage. Not even a throwaway. That's going to count as a sack. Here comes Bryce Baringer to handle the 4th down punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
70, let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
60 by 60.
First play's a design run. Back to where they started as the play picks up 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Seahawks with the lead here at Lumen. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
1. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Walker trying to run for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know don't always like it because money down and they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Well-designed run. Here's Milroe. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for third down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Third and long for him here. There's a screen out for Walker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Minnesota spends its second timeout here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Fourth down punt from the Seahawks. And that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. He fields this at the 18. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 27-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First and 10. It's McCarthy. Hits his running back. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
McCarthy throwing here. Chased out to his right. McCarthy hit. He lost the football. This one bounces out of bounds right at the lines. It'll stay with the offense here.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. Because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance you can go harmlessly out of bounds.
And all it can get is a yard in your block. It's going to be third down. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Throw here, third down. Going left side, Bowers has it. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down.
An 8-yard pickup brings up fourth down and 1.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Dragons, go! Nice.
Milroe from the gun. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Come on, come on. Hit.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Ready. Ready.
And off to Walker from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Chapter 11. Chapter 11. Panthers 60. Pass to 6, 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Pistol now for Milroe. That's incomplete on second down. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
76, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lions.
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. Has his man, it stops. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver, comes across here. And the defense wise to that call there. The receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready? 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Mustang 19.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Completes it again to Smith and Jigba. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 32.
First down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard
Cougar
line.
19, 70 Lions. Dragon 60. Ready?
From the gun, Milroe. Gordon down the field, and he's got it. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
This is Trujillo to try to point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11.
14. Vikings 3. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid.
That's Crab inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. What a difference it can make for an offense.
And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal, Minnesota.
Here's a design run. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
And they get the two-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. 14, Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Buffalo 2. 19, Charger, 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
Brings up third down.
Come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk, trap 50, trap 60.
Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return.
At their own 39-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Offense up to the line fast.
First down.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one. So 2nd down coming up.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Pass is caught at the 9. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Viking 18.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Here's a quick pass, caught outright. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down from the 42. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Got it. Ready?
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. Press all 8. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Go with a design keeper. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, ready?
Desperation time here on 4th. Put the body on the line for his team. One of their best play calls this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
Here we go. Set. Sandy Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60. Cougar 19. Let go.
Walker now from the gun. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
2nd down, Walker's going to get in again. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hut, hut.
Here's Milroe to throw. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Looking to throw. Risky throw. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Vikings holding a 4-point lead. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Line up the design keeper. That one stops right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
Robinson again here on second. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock. And might see them burn a timeout. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. The Vikings getting their punt team out. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He finds Smith-Njigba right side. So he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Hurt! Cougar 19!
We look to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Ready
to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 19. Let's go.
No row from the gun. Brings it in. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Viking 18. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19. Ready, ready.
Looking to throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it could be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
Trying for it, it's Walker. And they stop it. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the 2nd half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.